Listín Diario editorial for June 29th of 2022. Do not blow out the flame of press freedom. The Chapultepec Index, the most refined diagnosis of freedom of the press and expression in the Americas, has placed the Dominican Republic on the list of 9 countries with good mark in respect of these rights. The evaluation, which covers the years 2020 and 2021, reflects how the country left the category of nations with partial restrictions to one with low restrictions, ranking 4th below Uruguay, Chile, and Jamaica. To a large extent, this progress is the result of a line of respect from the state for the exercise of these freedoms and the favorable climate created by the annulment of legal pieces that sought to reimpose dangerous restrictions on the work of the press. The semi-annual reports presented before the half-year meeting and the General Assembly of the Inter-American Press Association on the Dominican Republic reflected in those years the existence of a framework of general respect that deserved praise for the IAPA and other organizations that monitor these freedoms. However, unexpectedly and inexplicably, we hit the bottom. There were many of us, and the grandmother gave birth to a draft. There were many of us, and like Dominican says, the grandmother gave birth to a draft. Several bills entered Congress emulating the controlling and restrictive tendencies of freedom of expression and of the press, which implied a shift in the positive line of conduct that had prevailed in the 2 previous years. In an unprecedented but extremely serious event, an official institution stole the phone of a Listín Diario reporter and erased the private data of this company, in the context of an outrage against the ombudsman and reporters from various media outlets. During a frustrated inspection visit to the old Greyhound track, where vehicles are held due to violations of traffic laws. So far, there have been no legal consequences on those responsible for this brutal outrage, because it seems that influences have been moved so that it goes unpunished. Regarding the draft restrictive laws, President Luis Abinader has appointed a commission to update the law of expression and dissemination of thought with clear signs in favor of maintaining full respect for the exercise of free journalism. That is the correct attitude. The country must not allow the flame of this freedom to blow out, because it will be the beginning of the end of our democracy. For Listín Diario, voiceover and translations by Indira Rodriguez.